It is the beginning of Wisconsin Tech Month. How's everybody doing and feeling today? All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. We are so honored to be with you all this wonderful evening. I know all of our partners on behalf of the Urban Future Center ecosystem, on behalf of Discovery World and American Family Insurance, we are so thrilled to share this moment in time and just share a little bit about what we've been up to over the last 3 years in partnership and in existence with one another and what we've been able to accomplish in Southeast Wisconsin, specifically in the great community of Milwaukee.
Well, good evening and welcome to Discovery World. We're really pleased to be able to host this event tonight and to have been an ongoing partner in all of the work that's going on. We're dedicated to inspiring generations to discover the wonders of science, and all of our STEM learning experiences are trying to make sure that every child has the opportunity to consider what STEM means in their world, and we're not trying to prescribe who they need to grow up and be and what specific career path they should follow, but instead we want to make sure that kids realize there are so many options that are available to them. And so much of our work is about trying to build that foundation and open those opportunities to access STEM learning.
When I think about this ecosystem and the partners and the organizations and the organisms and everything that's a part of what makes up the Urban Future Center ecosystem, I know that the relationships within this are mutually beneficial. And I can see the fruits of labor and the benefits that come out of it and the stories and the testaments that I've heard over the last couple of years. So I just want to thank you all for being a part of this ecosystem, for your role and your contribution to entering it not only with your own interest in mind, but the interest of others.
What does it mean for Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin to really celebrate and go from a week-long celebration of tech to an entire month-long?
I think it is important to stretch it for an entire month so that we continue to amplify the incredible voices and work that's happening throughout our ecosystem. And I think that there is no better example than the work that's happening with this collective with UFC.
Q, for you, what has this journey been like to start this vision and breathe life into co-founding Young Enterprising Society with your brother and now being here for so many years and becoming one of our Steam and Dream partners?
This work has really been really fulfilling. It's really giving back as people have given back to us. Now, we had so many mentors, so many people that volunteered. So it was just those people that really showed us that you can give people a leg up or you can hold them back. And so it was just within us to give as many people a leg up as we could. So that's like access to resources in terms of the grants and funds that we give out, but it's also information.
Dr. Stacia Thompson, celebrating 5 years at the Sherman Phoenix Foundation. How incredibly exciting. What is the one thing that's been sort of the biggest blessing in this journey for you as it relates to bringing as many spaces and breaking down some of these barriers for these entrepreneurs in the community?
I think it's been a blessing to be a blessing. Many of our businesses, people don't, leave the Sherman Phoenix. They grow out of the Sherman Phoenix. We really are an incubator in so many ways, and there's natural mentorships that happen within the building, within the business owners, within our own natural ecosystem. And the blessing now is that we were blessed with funds to be able to offer that to Greater Milwaukee, so it's just not inside the building. So, as you know, my pastors say, the church isn't the building, it's what you do when you leave there. So it's what we do when we leave there, what we do outside the Sherman Phoenix that really is a blessing to be able to do.
Quinton, all of the work that you do with some of the youth that maybe sometimes have never heard of career paths within STEAM, and you put them on, and there's wonderful programs that you've been able to cross-collaborate with some of your partners here up here, but then also with Discovery World. What drives you?
What drives me to do the work? Honestly, this is, they say follow your passion and not necessarily the money, and so the work that I do is definitely something that's near and dear to my heart and I'm extremely passionate about. Fingerprints never fade from the lives that we touch. And so having the opportunity to impact our youth and knowing that the time that you give, whether it's an hour or a year, whatever you said and whatever you had the opportunity to introduce them to can last with them for a lifetime.
Support the entrepreneurs that are out there and foster partnerships. I'm a big one on fostering partnerships. I've survived because of partnerships. I am smarter due to my partners that I am with and what I can bring with me. You gotta stop worrying about the fact that it's just me and my organization and we gotta get our money and we got. There is no scarcity. Don't let people convince you there is. There's plenty of money, there's plenty of talent. You gotta change people's minds. Okay, you gotta go in there together.
I think the very best part of you is your mind. If I'm walking around and I'm just thinking to myself like the little engine that could, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I believe that this innovation is gonna work. I believe that this is of value. I believe. I'm thinking these things, I'm thinking these things, I'm thinking them. In short, I'm thinking positively. When you think on this thing, you start to believe it. And when you believe it, you go make it happen.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been such a pleasure. And on behalf of the Urban Future Center, Discovery World, and American Family Insurance, go be great. Thank you.